Actually, Reggie's saying in chat he flashed back into it. Yeah, I just barely saw the flash. I didn't actually see where or which direction he flashed, but yeah, like I said, I do think he really panicked. He was either trying to flash over the arrow or I honestly don't know what he was doing. Either way, great arrow pickup. That's 2 kills from those arrows. Arrows from Ash are literally some of the most game-changing things. That's one of the things that actually turns those snowball games around. Let's say you've got like a game where one team is snowballed against the other and it's come down to, you know, the next fight's gonna win the game. Well, if Ash is able to land a big arrow, and like here's the one where you usually see it, is where everyone's like here in mid and everyone's here in mid and they're just kind of like back and forth, and then boom, arrow shoots that arrow down, or Ash shoots that arrow down mid, and no one is expecting it, and you can't really dodge it because there's 5 of you there. Whoever gets caught, whole team comes in, initiates, boom, that's level 18 fight, they win it, they go and they get the inhibitor and all that good stuff, and or Baron or whatever the case is, and that turns the game around. So will we see that this time? I don't know, but this is going to be bad if the other one doesn't get out of there. Look at that. Yeah, he's already getting seen. He was expecting the arrow too. You see he popped his pass out. I would have liked to see him pop it a little bit later, like wait for the arrow, because you can usually catch it, but maybe he was just again panicking. He didn't want to get caught there. Oh, big damage going on to Rambo. Nice job. That was a perfect stun by Reginald. Picked up with the rockets and all that other stuff. And now TSM Mid is going to safely take, well, almost safely pick up this dragon. They are going to potentially try and engage here. Obviously, they don't want to waste anything on Scar here. Oh, there we go. There's a bunch of stuff I have no idea about. Okay, there we go. So Keypad does get engaged on by the odd one. Good job engaging on that carry. The Void Boy does go down as well over here. So getting engaged on both sides. TSM Mid is doing a really solid job. They've already taken out 2. And did they get Dragon? No, they didn't even get Dragon yet, but it doesn't matter. They'll pick it up here. At this point, the odd one is actually very strong. He's now gotten 3, I think, kills. Yeah, 3-0 and 2. He doesn't have an immense amount of farm, being that he is the jungler, but he is doing okay because he's got 2 gold per 5. But then again, so does Cho'Gath. Roar! He is a gentleman. Roar! Now, here's the other thing, though. There's not like a huge amount of the lead, even though, well, okay, I can't say that. TSM Mid does have 2 dragons. That's actually a pretty big lead, but usually the lead comes in the form of tower kills. In this game, they're actually even on towers. So it's still anyone's game, although RS is going to have to be careful. They keep getting put into bad positions, and that's a huge issue for them because I feel like they have a very strong team comp fight, or team fighting composition, but I'm trying to think back. I don't think they've actually had an actual full team fight where they've had a real solid engage somewhere. Either Rumble's been not there, or someone's gotten caught out of position, like Tarek did, or whatever the case is. And TSM Mid's really taking advantage of that. They're just saying, hey, if you're going to play like noobs, then we're going to treat you like them. Take a look at the items. About to have a Riley's Crystal Scepter for War Boy, so he'll be getting a lot stronger once he grabs that. He'll be able to slow with all of his abilities, especially strong on his ultimate, that's for sure. Could we have a dive here? I don't think so. He's gonna see that. Oh, what a weird ultimate. Oh, there's the Ash Arrow trying to get a special, but this might actually be bad. Okay, yeah, he just wasted an ult, and then Scar actually flashes over. Looks like he really wants to engage on this. Alright, so Rock Solid really doing their best to engage on this. They want to, they're playing extremely aggressive because they want to take advantage of the situation, but they've already used Void Boy's ultimate, they've already used Ash Arrow, Flash down from Alistar. He didn't use his ultimate, so that's at least good. But I think due to that little silly situation there, they're going to need to lose this top tower. Yeah, they're already back to full health. Everybody's doing fine over here. And now the thing about it, the tower's not going to go down. They're all here. 5 people on the tower. They're going to be able to defend that quite well. Although all of the ultimates are still up for Team Solomid, they could potentially dive this if they get someone caught. Like, let's say if Reginald gets someone kind of low with the poke, then you can have Sona run in, the other one run in. I don't know. It'd still be pretty dangerous. I would not do it with Alistar and a Terran. And look at this. They're actually taking advantage of them. They're split pushing now. They're not engaging. They're just staying safe while Corky split pushes, and they have nothing they can do with it. They literally have to engage here, or they're gonna lose all their towers. Oh no! No! She misses her arrow. Misses the ultimate. There's the ultimate from Reginald, and I'm just only assuming this is bad for Rock Solid. Okay, there goes the odd one. Odd one does go down. There goes the dive, but it's going to be an even dive. And Corky continues to push that middle lane while all of this is going down. Boom! Reginald blowing up Scar. Now that his ultimate is down, pushing in onto Locust, and I think he will definitely die here if the Rayman. Yeah, there we go. Rayman picks up that kill, and he's just going to continue pushing Ash out. They're probably going to take this top tower, and still the entire time Corky is pushing as he pushed middle, and another middle tower. Not good. Oh man, really bad. RS has been making too many mistakes this game, and I just don't see what they're gonna do at this point. They've lost so much. They're behind kills, they're behind dragons, they're behind towers, and it hurts. It's painful. They have no oracles up. Looks like Rambo. Yeah, Rambo has no oracles. Look at that. There's just a ward there. I don't think there's any teleports, is there? Yeah, no teleports. That's just a silly ward. Well, it's actually not. I mean, you can kind of see where they're at, so it's kind of a map control type of ward. There's a ping going on the Baron. They're saying, hey guys, we gotta get here to this Baron and try and do some counter Baron, or at least stop them from doing Baron. Now, there is somebody's ward here. I don't know who's that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is Team Solomid ward. Yeah, that's Team Solomid ward. So they stuck it right inside his belly, making it a little bit harder to see from a CV, unless you're watching that little health bar. Take a look at the items. I'm guessing that Team Solomid is doing quite well now. They've already got Nocturne built up at a Yulmu's. And a Wriggles, he's going to be hitting really hard. He has been hitting really hard. Corky's got his Trinity. Now, I like this. You see this sometimes, where the Corky, instead of going for the Manamune, they go straight up for a Trinity Force, and then the other items, and they just skip that Manamune altogether. So, I don't know if this is like situational, or excuse me, I don't know if it's situational or if that's like a just what people are starting to do now. It's hard to say, to be honest. Possibly more of a duo or anything. I don't know. There we go. There's 2 gold for 5s finally for Sona. It seems like it came late though, because if I do remember correctly, he actually only had a Dorans and a Boots and then Wards and stuff. He didn't get these until later. I feel like he got those late. I really do, because I did talk about that. I said the only one that had anything was Nocturne. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, Dorans for... That's interesting. Both supports decided to go for those Dorans first. I'm guessing he's trying to get a little bit more damage. He's trying to be stronger there, but seeing as how they're not doing great on Team Gold, I don't think it's going to help him much. Let me go ahead and buy an item, and I'll see. As far as Team Gold is concerned... oh. Null Magic Man. Oh, that's not a Null Magic Man.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Whatever, they've got about 400 gold. That's what it is. It's going to be about 400-ish gold. There's a 3rd dragon for Team Solomid. I think 3rd or 4th. And at this point, I'm pretty much just waiting for the game to be over with. I don't think that unless RS is able to catch Team Solomid in a bad position, let's say like, boom, Ash Arrow hits, blah, they take out that, and then they're able to take Baron or something like, you know, I don't really see how they're going to come back from this. But I'm not going to speak too soon. It's still only 26 minutes. RS could potentially just play it extremely safe, farm up to level 18, make this like a 50-minute game, and then do one of those, hey, now it comes down to one fight type of situations, and whoever gets caught out of position, boom, there's the arrow, and missing. Not going to hit anyone. That would have been a great initiate if it did hit a special. Taking out that Oracles is always a great thing. If you can take out their support with the Oracles, that hurts them so much because they cannot farm and they only have gold per 5 to go off of. So losing that Oracles is a huge, huge, huge. It's like killing 2 champions, except you don't get the gold. You just make the enemy team lose the gold. It's like in Dota, where you lose gold when you die. That's what happens when you lose in Oracles. You lose gold. You lose 400 gold. It's huge, especially on support. Like I said, they don't farm. They don't get kills. They don't farm. They just have gold per 5. And the occasional ward that they put on. Which they usually just spend the money on to buy wards on it. Alright, so I do have a feeling we will see a forced Baron fight soon. Or just a free Baron. The Rayman is pretty much unkillable. He's got his Guardian Angel. Lots of actions. Oh, Rambo, what are you doing? It's the second time you've gotten caught, sir. Oh, goodness. Goodness. He was just standing there outside of the bush in a just an extremely bad position. They even saw him there, yeah. He had a ward, he was just standing there. It's like, okay, we're gonna come, take a free kill on you, and take a free Baron. So, like I said, I have a feeling that we're gonna see either a forced Baron fight or a free Baron. And that does look like a free Baron. We're just gonna go Techno Baron style, you know, zooming in, zooming out. Oh, do we have an initiate? Yes, we do. There's the Ash Arrow hitting something. But it doesn't matter, they picked up Baron. No initiate happened. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, that's painful. So Reginald now has Will of the Ancients, sold his Doran's ring, he's going to pick up a Blasting Wand, so he's really stronger now. By the way, for those of you that did not know this, Will of the Ancients actually stacks. So what I mean by that is not two on the same person, but like if you get a Will of the Ancients, here's a buff it gives. This unit gives increased spell vamp and ability power. It gives a passive aura of 30 ability power and 25% spell vamp. Now let's say Warwick gets that as well. Let's say Warwick gets it. See, watch, when he walks up to the Rain Man, he's going to have that buff, because this is a team buff. Now, if he gets his own Will of the Ancients, then he will actually have 2 auras, and they stack, so that'll be 50% spell vamp and 60 ability power from that passive. So if you really want to coordinate something with your team, try that out. It's a really strong, I don't know if that's going to be hotfixed later, but it's definitely a strong, viable thing to do. Let's say you have like a Vladimir, and you have a Brand, or you know, anyone who's at least, you know, even halfway tanky. You get 2 of those things, and boom, you hit them for, you know, you do like 1,000 damage burst. You've already healed yourself for 50% of that. It's huge. Now, let me take that down a little bit. It's actually 40% in the current patch. On this tournament server, it's 50% because they didn't nerf it. Currently, they've actually nerfed back Will of the Ancients by 5%, so it'd only be 20. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Could be wrong. So it'd be like 40%, but that's still really strong. Alright, so we could have a final fight here very soon. If anyone makes a mistake, gets caught out of position, we will see that Scar's going to go ahead and heal himself up. That's good. Oh no, too much harassment. He's going to have to be, or they're going to lose if they get dove. Oh man, the poke potential from Team Solomid is so strong. Corky with those rockets. Bran throwing down his W. Boom, look at that. If that hit somebody, that would just be so painful. It looks painful. I mean, like IRL. There goes the tower. They have nothing protecting them at this point. There's the ultimate. Man, I have to say I am not impressed with the Boy's ultimates this game. I have not seen one good ultimate. Not at all. Not one. I've seen them they've just been thrown down and wasted, and that's what makes that's what makes Rumble good, is like good ultimate placement. But unfortunately, we just haven't seen that this game, and that's too bad. Not to say that Boy is a bad player, but you know, obviously Rumble has not been a popular pick for a long time. I'm guessing that it probably does take a little bit of finesse to get that ultimate down correctly. So I don't know. I've never played Rumble, but that is an important thing about Rumble. I do know is hitting those good ultimates. Look at that, Rain Man taking all these hits, but he's taking no real damage. He's got the passive aura from the Sona, and I'm just going to assume that one of these people, no one has an Aegis. I was gonna say someone should have an Aegis. Both teams don't have an Aegis now that I think about it. Yeah, that's interesting. Both teams don't have an Aegis. That would actually be really nice. It's so good with Sona because you've got her passive. She gives you armor and magic resist. Look at that. They're just putting everything on the Rayman and it doesn't matter. He's gonna revive. Oh, there was a good ultimate. That looks good. Man does kill Boy though. That's too bad. Oh, there goes the special getting nommed by Choga. Alright, so Rock Solid trying their best to run the heck out of there. Rain Man's fine. He didn't even get his GA popped. I'm gonna go ahead and tank this while they take out the tower. And that's gonna be, let's see, 2 deaths, but 3 for RS. So while they killed 2, they lost 2. When they lost 3, they lost the tower, they lost the inhibitor. They're so far behind, like I said, it's hard for them to do anything. The Rain Man is so strong right now. Yeah, TSM could have played it safer and not dove, but here's the thing, they have no reason not to. Losing 2 people, but taking that is such a huge trade for them. I mean, it's huge in their favor, is what I mean to say. And they're strong enough to do it, that's the thing. I can see some cases where that would have been a bad idea and they would have gotten aced, but so far they're just at such a lead that it doesn't matter. I mean, they're so tanky. The Rain Man was like, please use everything on me. They used everything on him, and then they dove. That's what happened. They're like, okay, Rock Solid, we know that you've got a couple of ultimates and a couple of knockups and things that are going to mess me up. So we're going to send the one guy that we don't really care if you do that to, and we're going to send him in the middle of everything. And that's what he did. He baited it out. So he baited out that, boom, he baited out the ultimate from Rumble. He baited out the knockup from Alistar, which is a pretty long cooldown, by the way. And then they got dove. That's the end of the story there. RS making lots of mistakes this game. Alright. Minimize some stuff on my other screen here. Lots of stuff up. Anyways, let's take a look at the items right now. We've got Nocturne now with pretty close to a final build as Yumus, Wriggles, Banshees. Still got that Heart of Gold, stacking them up some gold, and then Merc Treads, of course, for the Ash Shells that might potentially get knockups or whatever. Silences, knockups, they got all kinds of stuns on this team, so Merc Treads are a very intelligent option. The Rain Man is now really strong. He's got a frozen heart. So let's say here, where's she at? Ash is like, hey guys, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna auto attack people to death. Oh no, I'm sorry about that. Apparently Rambo got caught out of position again. I don't know why I wasn't watching that, and I should have expected him to do that by now. That's I think like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that. Not his best game. Everyone has their off games. I sure do. I have a lot of them. At least a couple each day. I make a lot of mistakes. So when I talk about other people making mistakes, that's not me talking about them. I'm just saying that it's happening. Just pointing it out. And that's pretty much the end of the game. Yeah, well, that was actually a pretty good knockup there. Look at that, you got 3 people into it. Didn't really matter. Oh, wow, nice. Good fight, actually picking up a kill. Locust actually gonna go down. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Reginald! He dies in a cloud of fire, but you can't see his little death animation. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go, there we go. Come on, KX, can you pick up the kill on Rambo? Oh, it's so close, but you can't do it. He got right in range of the Nexus. That was really close. You guys better take out these turrets. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be the end of the game. Redman still has not lost his G8. Has he even died? He has not died all game. Yeah, the Rain Man is unstoppable. He's going like something like that.
Defeat.
So there you go, guys. That was a pretty good game. We did have lots of mistakes by Rock Solid. I am really hoping that they come back for game number 2 and they say, all right, guys, no more screwing around. Let's put a game face on. We've got to beat Team Solo Mid for $600. Let's go for it. That was game number 1. We're going to go into game number 2, and this will determine if Team Solo Mid wins it, they're going to go ahead and get that 3rd place spot.